And what we're going to do today is look at whether we can monitor employees. And with doing that, we're going to look at data protection legislation. We're going to look at the monitoring of communications, the use of personal devices. We are going to spend a little bit of time looking at social media and some of the recent case law around this, and what we can and we can't do in terms of employees using personal social media accounts. And then we'll look more widely at monitoring. So lots of things to cover. And we will start by referring to the Information Commissioner's Office draft guidance that was released on the 12th of October 2022. We should be thinking about storage. So not just storing anything on CCTV until the tape or whatever recording device comes to an end and we need to record over it. But why are we keeping it? If we have CCTV imagery of what happened yesterday, do we still need it today? If we have content from last week, do we still need it today? So that is what we should be asking. Access should be restricted to those who legitimately have a right to access the information, and there should be regular and effective review of how CCTV imagery is being used in the organisation. And probably we need to interject a little bit of realism here. If we've got employees who are sat at a computer for most of their working day and they look out the window and it's raining and they've got a barbecue planned for the weekend and they just think, oh, I wonder what the weather forecast is. If they go on to a weather channel to have a look at what the forecast is, that's personal use. So are we going to say that that isn't allowed? And how are we actually going to monitor it? And is it realistic to think that when an employee thinks, oh, I wonder what the weather forecast is going to be at the weekend, that they aren't going to go and check on the internet?